Alright, so what I'm going to do right now is show you how to install Jmp on your Mac. I'm logged in the Blackboard, as you can see. Here's our home page for our statistics class, and if you look on the left menu bar all the way at the bottom, I have a download link, and that link will bring you to my Dropbox folder. So I'm going to click that link. It opens up a new window. And here's my Dropbox, and as you can see, there's a few folders here. One's an add-ins folder, which we'll have to put a couple of add-ins that I like to use for this software. There's the two different versions of the software for Jmp for Mac and Jmp for Windows. And then I have this other folder with saved files in it, which sometimes I run demonstrations, and as you'll see when you save Jmp sessions, you could save them and put them in a folder, and I've done that for various things throughout the course, and I put them in this folder. So this video is going to be for installing Jmp for Mac. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the folder for Jmp for Mac, and you can see there's a folder here which has some BS files in it that I don't believe we need. Here's the install file right here, the .dmg, so that's the actual program, and then this file underneath it is the text file for the serial number. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to download these two files right here, the DMG and the text file. So you can do that by clicking these three dots and clicking download. So I'm going to do that for both of them. And you know, the Jmp file I believe is about 1 gig, so it's going to take a little bit of time. So I'm going to download both of these. And if you didn't change where your Mac puts files when you download them, it's just going to go to downloads. So in my Mac, it's going to go to my downloads folder. You might have changed that, but most people don't. So it's going to take a couple of seconds to download this. So let's give it a few minutes here. What's going to happen is after we install the program and open it for the first time, the program's going to say, "Hey, where's the serial number?" You have to tell them where the serial number is. So once these things are downloaded, you're probably going to want to put them somewhere safe. You probably don't want to leave it in your downloads folder in case you ever clean it out. Maybe you might want to take these two files and copy them, say, to your desktop or something like that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and click on the install file. As you can see, it's installed. It's downloaded. So I'm just going to double click on that. It's going to validate it. Jmp Pro 14 package. This is the latest version of Jmp. All right, so I'm sure you've installed hundreds of programs, so you know this whole deal. I'm just going to choose all the standard installations. Type my password, let it install. It's going to take a little bit of time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video while it installs and then come back. See you in a bit. All right, we're back. Looks like the software installed. You can check for updates right away. What I'm going to do is I'm going to close this out. Move the installer to trash. We don't need that. Close this out. And then I am going to go to my applications. And there it is, Jmp Pro 14. So I'm actually going to drag it down to my bar down here. I like it down here. And I'll open it from there. All right, so here you have it. Now, naturally, if the software says, "Where's the serial number?" Don't forget the serial number. You downloaded it. It's that text file. I've actually already pointed at the text file, so it sees it and knows where it is. But they're going to definitely ask you for it, so make sure you take care of that. So what I'm going to do right now is actually show you how to install the add-on. So, the Jmp software is currently open, and, how do you use the software? Well, that's going to happen as the course goes on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to install the add-ons. So back here in my Dropbox folder, there's some add-ins, as you can see. And I have a couple of add-ins. There's a teaching module add-in, and there's this other add-in for some calculators that I like. So once again, I'm going to click on these two. So again, if you're wondering where did I get that, so back in the downloads folder, instead of the Jump for Mac folder, I'm going to go to add-ins. I'm going to download these two add-ins. These add-ins actually are on the internet. I just put them in the folder for us to make it convenient. I'm going to download these two. These are tiny little files. What they're, Jump is very customizable. So what happens is lots of people that use it write these little add-ins, and the add-ins are really great for teaching or for doing certain statistical things, or it's a whole package of procedures that, statistical procedures. And it's a great little thing to use. So once you download them, naturally it's going to put it in your downloads folder, and you can see here they are, Jump add-ins, and really all you got to do is double click on it and it takes care of itself. So I'm going to install both of these. So I'll click on the first one. And it's going to say, hey, do you want to install this add-in? I'm going to say, yep, install it. Now, just for the record, you can look up here. Notice there's no add-ins menu up here. I believe after I click install, it's going to put an add-ins menu up here somewhere, I believe. So let's check it out. There you go. Second I did that, add-ins, statistical calculators. You can see there's a number of things it does here. So I'm going to do the same thing for this teaching module. And the teaching module is kind of nice, again, really for teachers. But you guys are going to be using it as well. So I'm going to double click on that. And it's going to say, hey, you want to install that? Yep, install it. And now you can see that's there as well. And there's a bunch of things that we could use in the course as well. All right, so once you've done that, the software is up and running. You can, start using it. To really understand how to use it naturally, you're going to have to watch some videos on it. And, each week in the learning modules, each week I show you how to do certain things. This first week, I'm going to show you how to get basic statistics. They're called descriptive statistics. Something that you learned in Statistics 1, for those of you that remember how to use your TI-83 and TI-84, you learned how to use the one variable statistics button on your calculator, which crunched all the basic stats for you. Jump has something very similar, and that's in the Analyze Distribution menu, so I'm going to show you that in a separate video. All right, well, email me if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.